Well, yes, I am a tech startup or tech entrepreneur. It's an industry or a career that I didn't expect to be in. It started off as me sitting on Facebook and seeing that there were people who needed something and people who had the skills or had the resources to help the person out. So I eventually started sharing all these opportunities onto my Facebook timeline, and my profile looked like a yellow pages. At which point I was like, let's just stick everybody into a room. Thumbtacked a name that was overheard from a friend, and which was I know a guy, which is really cool and catchy because we all know a guy. If you're saying I'm looking for someone, do you know a painter for the house? Yeah, I know a guy, you know. So and the intention of that was to support other entrepreneurs through promoting them and referring them for opportunities that we have there in the platform. It started off as myself and a group of about 200 people, and now it's grown to over 100,000 members organically. I like to think that my platform has helped to empower young entrepreneurs from the point where, you know, kids like to get up and get something going. You know, if you're a graphic designer, you can salvage your skills, but that isn't through a full-time job, you know. If you and a bunch of friends have a whole bunch of skills together, but you're just missing that last element, you can come to this I Know a Guy platform and find the somebody and also give opportunity to somebody else so that we can collaborate and grow as entrepreneurs. Like you said, the unemployment rate is absolutely, it's really scary. It's really scary that, and it's also really cool. Not really cool, but the positive side is that we have now the opportunity to apply ourselves creatively, if that makes any sense, and to go out there and to find or create our own opportunities and to connect with one another to grow together. Well, digital has a big role in solving problems for entrepreneurs because it's I suppose we have our personal network within ourselves and in our friends in the physical and like on a ground level. And then online, we form these digital communities. We form these digital networks where we can reach, you know, I can reach someone in Cape Town through digital, through the internet, through a social media platform or whatever it is, email. I can reach someone in New York. I can find the resources that I need from a wider variety of spaces than just here living in Johannesburg or living in this building and using the immediate network only. I'll start with the Facebook journey. It took me by surprise. I thought the scam artist from Facebook was contacting me. She just would not leave me alone and invited me to an event that they were hosting in Soweto. And from there, I got to meet the team that is doing the community leadership circles, which is essentially the Facebook groups division. So they considered I Know a Guy being one of the highest engaging platforms in South Africa. From there, they decided that I was going to be the community leadership circles representative for South Africa, which is what I do now. Just, I suppose, growth, which is a bit of a silly way to put it. But I think a platform like EC Africa is really important because entrepreneurs, for the most part, don't know what they need to know and what they don't need to know when they're starting off on a venture. And unless someone like a Vanessa will come along and, you know, see that people have the opportunity or the skills and they just need that little bit of encouragement and direction. And also, you don't really need funding to get something started. I think what you need more is support from skills perspective, from just direction, you know, and being able to take information when someone is trying to approach you, take information and bounce that off with somebody, and maybe there's a different way to do something, maybe there's a better way to do something, and someone who can advise you that this is maybe not a good idea, and that's, you know, and that's what I hope the EC Africa platform is here to do. But I also definitely enjoy the opportunity at EC Africa because we are actually connecting Africans. We're walking the talk of connecting Africans. We have such a massive, beautiful continent with so much resources and skills. I think it makes sense for us to be together and to connect. So you can follow the hashtag EC Africa to find out more about the different entrepreneurs we're profiling, amongst other things. And the best place to find me is on Facebook as Mbali Ndhlovu, Ndhlovu, or on Instagram as the Joel Burger, JOLBURGER.